Welcome. My name is Annalisa Wehr and we're here today at the Dräger Test Center in Lübeck. I'm here today to talk to you about how we test our Dräger protective suits. And to do this, we need to visit the acoustics lab. Come with me. The product marketing manager, Dennis Beisch, is already waiting for us. Dennis, nice to have you here today.
Hi Annalisa, thank you.
Can you briefly explain what exactly we'll be testing here today?
Yes, we're here at the Dräger Test Center, more specifically in the acoustics lab. The perfect place to test our suits because there are elements here that absorb all background noises.
Yes, it's actually extremely quiet here. Listen. You don't hear anything. That's exactly how it's meant to be. Back to the suits. What did you bring us today, Dennis?
Exactly. Today I brought the SPC 4400 and a market standard suit. And we're going to have a close look at them today because we have two new materials.
What exactly is special about these materials? Or what makes the material special?
As I said, we have two materials, CPM and CLF. CPM stands for Chemical Protective Melt-Blown Fabric. It has a very soft surface and offers a high protection against infectious agents or radioactivity. For this material, we have more than 275 permeation data.
Permeation data, that's not a familiar term to me and maybe to many others as well. You also mentioned the number 275. Is that a good or bad value? Maybe you could explain that to us.
Permeation is the permeability of a chemical in a material, in this case the suit material. As I said, with the CPM we have a permeation category of 275 data. With the CLF, for example, it's 350 data.
Wow.
So that's a lot more. With the CPM material we have two layers that make up the material, a spun bond fabric and a barrier film. Whereas with the CLF material, which is called chemical laminated fabric, we have four layers. Accordingly, a stabilizing film, a spun bond fabric, another stabilizing film, and a barrier film.
So in other words, a very good sealing protection.
Exactly, yes. Overall, you have to say that you can already hear the difference in comparison. For example, this is the CLF material and these are standard suit materials. That is why we're here today. As you can see, the CLF is softer, quieter, and much more comfortable for the wearer in their daily work.
So it sounds extremely functional to me. But what does that mean for the wearer? In what way is it better or maybe even more comfortable?
For the wearer, as I said, it's an enormous advantage or difference how loud or quiet the material is. Not only for the person wearing it, because they're in such a suit for about 8 hours a day, but also when they need to communicate with team members. So if we were both wearing suits that were very, very loud and we were working as usual and trying to talk, it would be very disturbing. Accordingly, it's a great advantage not only for the wearer, but also for the team members.
That sounds really interesting, especially loud and quiet. I don't think you usually think about that. I would love to test that.
Yes, then let's get started. We've prepared something. My colleague Finn is going to do some exercises in the respective suits so that we can see how loud or quiet the respective suit is. All this will be recorded with an acoustic measuring system, and everything should be ready to test.
Great! I'm really looking forward to the measurement results. Can we stay in this room?
We'd better go outside so that the results aren't distorted.
Okay, let's get started. Dennis, thank you very much for this exciting test. Personally, I have already been able to develop a feeling for which suit is louder. I think our viewers have also already developed a preference, but we don't want to rely on feeling alone. Dennis, what exactly does it look like now?
Exactly. So in the two tests that we just did, we could see that the comparison suit came out at about 71 dBA and our SPC 4400 had 59 dBA. So you can say that it feels like double the volume on the comparative suit.
Wow, that's really an enormous difference. What exactly does that mean for the wearer? How's that better?
Well, the quieter the material is, the more advantages the wearer has. We briefly discussed that a little earlier, not only for the wearer, but also in communication with team members. The quieter, the better, especially in the ear area. When you have the hood on, the background noise is of course much greater when you have loud material instead of the quieter one.
If our viewers are now interested in the new Dräger SPC suit and want to know more about it, where can viewers find the right information?
Just have a look at our website. There you can find all the relevant information and also a contact form if you want to get in touch with us directly.
Great! Then I would like to thank you very much, Dennis, for this great insight into the acoustics laboratory. That's it from us at this point. We thank you for watching and wish you all the best.